All right. It wasn't that I was muted. It was that OBS decided to change my input device or something like that. Also, hi Davey. Hi Ada. Hi Sid. Hi Kuro. Hi Meta. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for very quickly letting me know about the audio issues. I appreciate that greatly. I don't know why OBS decided to switch my microphone to what it calls default instead of my actual microphone. Fuck you, OBS. Alright. I do have some personal news that I'm happy to say. I'm getting solar panels installed. I'm just making a payment on that after the stream. And it's nice that the house will have some solar panels on them. Yes, praise the sun, because it's going to help with the power bills. It's going to help the environment, and it's just going to be nice in general. Excellent. Also, hi, Kilwraithy, welcome. Anyway, you're not here for me. You're here for AI the Somnium files, right? Also, congratulations, Meta, on playing the first game. You are in for a treat, in my opinion. I really hope that you enjoy it as much as I did. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty then. Alright, so audio is on for the game. That doesn't seem to have screwed up at all. Alright. Let's load. And we are about to go into a sync.
Of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
Wait, the Ferris wheel?
I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
The bad's 490 code. I solved it.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
Yeah, you missed that last time because you didn't watch the VOD, did you? You had plenty of time to watch the VOD. Anyway, let's do our little thingy. Here we go. What manja topping do you like? Alright, I said cheese. Okay. Now, what files do we have before we go into exploring the room and then talking to people? Also, Meta, I hope you're doing the exact same thing as me and clicking on absolutely everything, because there's a lot of hidden jokes. It's an adventure game, you gotta click on everything, alright? Alright. And yeah, the Abyss theme is genuinely a really nice one. It's great for setting the mood, for what's about to happen, and like it isn't sort of like over the top or anything like that. It's just sort of like constantly in the background, which also sort of like reflects the fact that like it makes me think back of your mind, which like obviously you're going in the dreams and it's to deal with the brain. Alright, I see that Meta has indeed been clicking on all the things. Ooh, there's some new good tracks in this game, huh? Alright, I'm looking forward to that. Now, obviously, don't want any spoilers for this. I have played the first game, so we are fine to talk about spoilers for the first game. But spoilers for this game, absolutely not. Okay, so we got Shermer over here, male, age 12, 12th of July, 6th grader is his profession. He likes Ferris wheels, robots, a certain girl from his school. it's Mizuki. He dislikes old-fashioned dirty jobs and comedians. Yeah, we appreciate it. His hobbies are making robots, his skills are mechanics and decryption. Yeah, just, like, some people, like, get really excited about what's coming up, and they're like, ooh, like, watch out for this person. And, like, they sort of, like, do, like, vague hinting and stuff, and, like, I understand. Like, you're excited about this game as much as I am, and you're excited to see me excited. But yeah, like, just gotta be careful. And some people do, unfortunately, like, overstep boundaries. Thankfully, everyone on this channel has been pretty good, so thank you, everyone. So, Kameji's son, he despises his poor comedian dad. He likes being alone and doesn't have too many friends. He heads home right away after school to make robots in his room. He's in the same grade as Mizuki. Also, probably most people here, aside from Sid, haven't played the first game. Venom is playing the first game now, which is nice. I'm really glad to introduce this game to more people, because it's an awesome game. Now, we've got Chikara over here, Holodori. He's male, age 60, 28th of March is his birthday. Director of Holodori Institute of Genetics. Oh, so it's a private practice, I guess. He likes deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, likes simulation theory, and percent. He dislikes death. His hobbies are research, experimentation, and collecting hats. Probably to conceal his large forehead. His skills involve using electric drills. He is a brilliant scientist who established the Horodori Institute of Genetics at a young age. The institute mainly researches DNA treatment and gene therapy. He divorced his wife 6 years ago. His ex-wife and daughter now live in Italy. I thought his wife divorced him. Oh, well. Believes the world isn't real, is afraid of death. I did happen to do biology at school, so it would be embarrassing if I didn't know that. Yeah, pretty much what Sid said. Like, I definitely welcome people who don't know what's going on to come up with theories and sort of like discuss the game. But if people have played the game, try not to. Like, I understand that you might want to sort of like throw in some ideas of your own or something, but it can be hard not sort of like spoiling things or leading people on. But yeah, I don't think anyone's sort of going to do that. Anyway, Wink Sync. That was a new thing that was introduced. A simpler version of syncing. From the eyeball, a strong magnetic wave is shot out to the sync subject. This temporarily numbs the subject's brain and puts them into a faux sleep state to induce a dream. By analyzing the faint brain waves emitted during this time, we can see parts of the dream. It is not a clear image by any means. To investigate more thoroughly, a regular sync needs to be performed. A wink sync can only be performed once a day because of the high power draw. A recharge is required before performing it again. Oh, Davey Van Peer, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the Fox Shrine. I hope you enjoy your stay. To give you an idea of some of the other things that we're sort of doing here, aside from Somnium files, which we're basically planning to do at least once a week on weekdays. We're also doing Super Robot Wars, Mass Effect, and Great Ace Attorney. Per person, huh? I thought that would have been like once per day, like. As you can wink sync once per actual location during a day. Alright. I definitely would have sort of like mentioned that when it sort of came up. Like, hang on. I thought this was a once per day thing. Did we get a battery somewhere along the way? Personally, I think the power requirement is a bit much. Alright. Anything else? Yep, all good. By the way, we should ask... Oh, hold on. We got a manual thing, I'm guessing. Let's just get that out of the way. Yeah. Because you're going to bother me with that light. Alright, let's go to Tama's room and ask her a question, shall we?
Don't be so stiff. Come a little closer.
Tama, why do you always talk about that kind of thing?
What kind of thing? I want to hear you say it.
Why do you talk about sexy things, Tama? See, you thought you were going to get a rise out of me. And I know that you can turn rise into an innuendo. Doesn't want us to be stiff.
Worried about school?
I live in a society.
Is that so? Worried about work?
Yeah.
Yes. Overtime's rough, huh?
Work hours are too long.
That must be rough. If you press the question mark button,
Or the right trigger button in this instance.
you can pass the time. Try it.
It just took me over to here. Alright. Alright. Explore the room. Steel shelf. There's a Tengu nose in it. There we go. Bronze style monitor. Monitor. Nothing being displayed. Various things on the table.
Excuse me.
Right, the cleaning lady, right?
Could you go buy some soy sauce for me?
I thought I just heard something.
Ah, you mean the cleaning lady.
Oh, it's just the cleaning lady. Wait, what?
The cleaning lady. Tama's name is from the German initial for thick automatic mechanical eyeball. That sounds like an Uchikoshi thing to say. Like he's a funny guy, but he's definitely a horny guy as well. Honestly, I can respect that. He's like horny in a funny way, and like not a disrespectful way or anything like that. It's just like everything. Complicated character strings and figures on the monitor. Yeah, there's a binder. I appreciate the trivia, by the way. Like, I've sometimes sort of like managed to sort of like fit a few things in. One of my favorite things in this that's probably going to go over most people's head is in the first AI Somnium files. There was a one-off reference to like Date being horny, alright? And I think he mentions like one of the girls at a like strip club called Tief Blau. And that is a reference to the visual novel Ever 17, where Tief Blau is a disease in that has gone on the loose. I'm probably one of the only people who would have noticed that, because so many people haven't played Ever 17, unfortunately, even though I tell them to play Ever 17, because it is a great visual novel. There's a lot of references to games that Uchikoshi has worked on previously. And honestly, like, I feel like this game has been even hornier than the first game so far. Because, like, obviously you've got Tama, but whenever Date shows up, he's just like, oh, I'm here to be horny now. And also people, like, shitting on Date for being horny. Anything else? There was a sync machine over here. Boss, could you move out of the way, please? I need to click on the sync machine. There we go. Yep, can be seen through the window.
Ryuki, I'll let you be my chair once this case is solved.
No, I'm okay.
She said she's gonna sit on you. It's a chair. And... Oh, do we still have Pewter's things in the locker? Let's go talk with Pewter. Hold on, where was the Steins Gate reference? I fucking missed the Steins Gate reference. Oh, Brawn Tube, of course. Sorry, I thought that one was so obvious that I didn't even mention it. Alright, I thought that there was something else. Alright, why are you here, Pewter? Although obviously you should be here.
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of Abyss. Of course I'm always here.
You're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, but I've been wondering about something.
Gamer.
In November of last year,
You were dishonorably discharged for reasons related to the new Cyclops serial killings, weren't you? You leaked internal police information, not to mention you aided a criminal in his escape.
Nope, we're just covering spoilers of the first game. I'm sorry, Meta.
I made some arrangements behind the scenes. Pewter is a crucial part of Abyss. I couldn't let them lock him up.
you can do that?
Corruption!
Normally, no. But in this case...
Boss has dirt on members of the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government.
Okay, that's good, Meta. Is this game like Phoenix? It is a little bit like Phoenix, right? In that you do a lot of, like, looking around and clicking on things. When you actually sync with someone, it's almost like Psychonauts if it were less of a platform game and more of an adventure game. Yeah, what Davies said. You explore dreams instead of going to court. You'll see in a moment. We're going to be syncing with a mad scientist in a bit.
I am truly grateful to you, boss.
No need to thank me. You just need to be a good little workhorse. Oh, and it'd be great if you could introduce me to some good-looking studs while you're at it.
And the supercomputer's constantly horny.
I know about a dozen.
I'm counting on you.
This is kind of scary.
It is.
You get used to it.
Boss is horny as well. Tama is horny. Date is horny. About half of Abyss are horny. Pewter less so, but he's got his kinks. He just doesn't, like... He just isn't as obvious about it. He's more subtle. About Chikara.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. And she believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which is a striking similarity.
Yeah, but he keeps them in the lockers out of sight. He doesn't sort of like go around wearing like a Hagao shirt or anything like that. Or like proclaiming his love of weeb shit constantly. Like Date always talking about like hips, for example, or Boss going to host clubs all the time. Pewter is downright discreet compared to those two.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
But he said he didn't know about the video, right? If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
Boss, you're going down a dark route there.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
About the malfunction.
That's outside of my jurisdiction. So, I don't know too much about it, but I'm sure the person in charge is desperately trying to fix it as we speak.
That was planned.
It should be fixed soon.
Alright. So what's up, boss? Shizueko Nushi. Date's on holiday still. Any
There
progress?
hasn't been any progress yet. The people over at HQ are totally incompetent. They must have had stuff with fermented beans or something.
Oh, Davey, did you happen to play this game in Japanese or English? Someone was sort of like asking me earlier how the Japanese audio was, and I actually haven't played it in Japanese. Normally I play it in the original language, but because I knew a few, because I liked a few of the English voice actors, I decided to play it in English even on my own instead of like streaming. Usually I play it on English on streams. So I was just curious how the Japanese audio is. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's why I put it on English, because I know how people watch streams. Like sometimes you're watching the stream at the same time as doing something else, so you don't necessarily want to be looking at subtitles. So that's why I sort of do that. Yeah, my version of Zero Escape was actually Japanese only because I had the PAL version, and they only had the one audio. Actually, that's a good idea, to be honest. Replay air the Somnium files on my own in Japanese. I have done that before sometimes with some anime, where I particularly like both audio tracks, and I'll put them... Like, I'll watch it one time in one track and one time in the other.
I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's okay, you only forget a little bit of things.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
Oh yeah, that one is technically like a slur, so like, I know that you're just using it as like a shortening of it, but probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. Better to say the full word Japanese. And yeah, Spike Chunsoft games do have pretty good casts. Like, they don't skimp on the voice acting for the... Oh, yeah, just JP instead of Jap. Because Jap goes back to World War II with, like, sort of like discriminating against the Japanese. Just what Kill Wraithy sort of said. I know that, like, hell, even I used to sort of like use Jap as a short form. But it's not appropriate. So yeah. I just figured I'd let people know, because people might not be... Yeah, because as I sort of said, like, people might not necessarily be aware.
Oh, don't worry about that. The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
So much corruption at Abyss. Oh.
In any case, shall we get started? Ryuki, you know what to do. Sync with him.
I mean, I've still got a few things to talk to you about. I wanted to talk to you about Date. I don't get to finish my conversation? God damn it.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time syncing. You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months. So, I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
It was a bit before my time as well. But... it is still considered a slur in some communities, so I think you're better safe than sorry. More the, like, Japanese-American community, I believe?
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Alright, let's see what your mindscape is. I'm guessing it'll... Oh, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Tama acts in this. Yeah. This is going to be a giant laboratory. Ah.
What is this place?
It looks like something made by an older generation of CG technology.
Is Tama stoned?
Back when it was still hyped up as groundbreaking, huh? Hey, did you see someone just now?
Looks suspicious.
Why don't we ask that person there about it?
Who?
You must have a lot of questions, like, what happened to your other half?
Not really.
Must be hard to walk. Bench pressing must be tough too.
You really want me to ask about that stuff?
Macintosh Plus.
Yeah, do it.
Frickin' Apple.
But hey, isn't benching kinda hard?
Hey, why are you talking to a statue?
Damn it, Ryuki. Stop wasting my time. We can only be in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Oh.
Hello.
Damn it. This is getting out of hand.
That's Chikara. Tama, follow him.
I was gonna say...
Side, my genius left brain harnessing my processing power. On this side, my brilliant right brain within which my creativity is boundless. The very layout of this facility itself, mimicking my brain, will serve as inspiration for my masterpiece.
I am mad scientist! It's so cool! Son of a bitch!
What's going on here?
I need to be careful. Can't get too close.
Now this. Bionic Body's accidental biology. The Bionic Body Creation Program.
Bio what?
That face, man.
BBAB.
BBAB. PPAP. Pen pineapple apple pen.
The logical center of the left brain and the creative center of the right. By combining them, I can create a superhuman. Who would want that getting out? I hope I never see you again. Goodbye.
No, he ran off.
And he just disappeared.
Chikara in this dream world is just as bonkers as he is in real life.
Looks like he doesn't want anyone in this room.
Yeah, you can tell by the conscious antibody in front of the door.
Conscious antibody?
They're an embodiment of a sync subject's caution. When you try to access information that the sync E is trying to hide, it overstimulates the synapse. That makes the body emit a ton of norepinephrine, which creates a conscious antibody within the somnium.
Well, what does this conscious antibody do?
Punches ya.
You see how it says instant death on his crotch there? If I touch him, a massive delay spike will occur in the sync information transfer system.
Which means...
Touch him and our available time in Somnium drops like crazy.
Got it.
I don't want to touch him.
But how do we get into the room without getting past our do not touch power stance man friend here?
Well, we just need to get rid of the conscious antibody somehow.
He needs a T-pose. That would be a real power move.
What if we use that device that Chikara was using to move instant death power stance man?
I'm sorry, instant death power stance man?
That's his name now, don't question it.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty appropriate name for him.
Anyway, let's check the device first. Looks like the power is out.
Let's start by activating the device.
Yeah, let's go.
Somnium scan, activate!
Okay, that's the first mental look. Second half is the second. And another half over there. And then the computer. Alright. Yep, no doubt Chikara is hiding something. Open the door to expose it. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and touch all the
The lock on that door
things.
is open. Past that is a stone statue with no power.
Power? On a stone statue?
This is Chikara's Somnium. You don't have to think about the logic. Anyway, that door. Let's head past it to the stone statue.
Okay, use the blank, join the blank, and create a blank. That's our first hint. Oh, hello. What should I do to relax? Aerial yoga. Oh, got some files. Cuter. First of Feb, Abyss Tech. Likes multiples of 16, chairs, Tokroten, Amore. Dislikes bugs, cats, conservatives. Yep. Abyss Engineer and Mechanic. Main jobs operating and maintaining the sync machine. Committed a crime in his past, leading to his dismissal, but boss pulled strings to get his job back. Yep. Alright. It's really good rewatching or replaying something and picking up on all the clues that they sort of like hinted at previously. Anyway, let's see. Oh, there's a whole lot of things here. Alright, so it looks like there's a whole bunch of different portals and stuff to different areas. I want to go over here. I have finished it, not on stream, but I have finished the entire Zero Escape series. Okay, so stay away from that dude. Let's have a look over here first.
It's not going to move because it's not activated.
In order to activate it...
According to the scan, past the door is a stone statue without power.
We don't have any other leads, so let's head to that statue.
They go to outer space by using rockets to breach the atmosphere of Earth. They are highly intelligent and athletic, which allows them to move in zero-gravity environments with ease. They are required to have high mental fortitude to live in outer space, much of which is still unknown to us.
Further than us all, they've flown.
Makes you want to wax poetic, I see.
So we're just clearly wasting time at the moment.
A warrior of the Maasai tribe, a nomadic tribe who predominantly live in Kenya and Tanzania.
Just two at the moment. This one and the previous one. Game covered had a Roman 4 instead of a 6 in the clock. 4 plus 10 is 6 is 10. Delta.
They have great physical ability and are skilled with spears. They are capable of fighting wild beasts like lions. Among Maasai warriors, those who jump the highest receive the greatest praise.
They're famous for their jumping skills.
If they can beat a lion with spears or their bare hands, they must be really strong.
Let's actually go through.
Is this even a door? It's so thin.
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, it moves sideways.
We're here.
That's the stone statue without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Oh, and everyone, if you haven't played the Zero Escape games, don't pay attention to Davies. Although you probably won't understand what's going on there either. Alright, use the machine in the center, join the two stone statues, and create a transcendental superhuman. Activate.
Off and on. Is this the switch for the statue?
How do we turn this on?
Why don't you feel around that area?
What area?
Whatever feels right, Tama.
Of course.
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any branching here. I was just about to go check that. I do remember that it is an anagram. I don't recall off the top of my head what it was. Uchikoshi really likes his word plays in both English and Japanese.
It's on. You're amazing, Tama.
It says not available. Stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
I guess one stone statue is activated and the other one needs to be activated as well.
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there?
Instinct.
How did you know?
Let's go back to the device.
Oh, wait. Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
Yeah, this is a good track.
How would you do that? It's too high. I can't jump that.
Blank. Human. Your powers. You can blank to blank if you wanted to.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Okay. Which one do we want to go to? Let's go up over there.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
A normal jump won't suffice.
I bet Iba could do it.
We need to think of a way to go up.
Maybe we can do something with the device in the center.
We can go through here. Let's go.
Okay. So, computer is activated now.
BBAB activating.
And pineapple, apple, pen.
In this experiment, you can combine 2 different brains with different functions to create a new human life form. Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
We just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara did.
That's literally what they're doing here. Like, that's the whole reason for the BBAB thing, and like the combining. Like, I have a pen, I have an apple. Ugh. Apple pen. Yeah, left and right brain to combine an apple pen.
What can we choose from?
Left, Maasai warrior, fisherman, and A. Right side was astronaut and archaeologist. We can combine different brain functions of the left and right brains and create a new human with characteristics from both.
Fisherman and astronaut to go up.
It seemed like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier. So creating a new human means gaining some kind of superhuman ability.
And you select that power on this?
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in earlier.
Or do we want to be strong like the Maasai warrior? Because fisherman makes me think get hooked, and astronaut is fly up.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power that'll help you get up there.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The room was high and far. By combining two brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance...
What do you choose, Ryuki?
I'm going to choose fisherman.
Please select right brain function.
And astronaut.
Left, fisherman. Right, astronaut selected. Starting experiment.
What's going on?
Experiment successful.
Just like I expected.
Combined a fisherman's cooking skill and the space food of astronauts to gain the power to prepare any food ingredient.
Alright, maybe that's not the power we need.
We don't need cooking skills right now, do we?
Guess not.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The room was high. I combined...
What do you choose?
Okay, let's go with the Maasai warrior.
Please select right brain function.
Do we still want to go with astronaut, or is it like adventure archaeologist, do you think? Let's go with astronaut again.
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, astronaut selected. Starting experiment.
I have a Maasai.
Experiment successful.
I have an astronaut.
Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength and the atmosphere-piercing power of an astronaut to gain superhuman leg strength.
That's what we need.
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained superhuman leg strength.
Mastronaut.
Maybe we can get to that other room using that power.
That might be it. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Ignore you.
This door isn't locked.
Okay, let's go.
Head over here. And proceed.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Wow.
The experiment worked!
He's turned into DNA.
Chikara Horadori has done it again! Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy!
What are we even watching right now?
Oh,
By stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence. This small change has allowed for surpassing the limit of telomeres. We can do anything in this simulation world. There are no limits. What a wonderful world.
I guess things worked out.
So every time we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky?
I thought you'd be into that.
You want to join?
Hell no.
4 minutes now.
Alright. Got a car over there.
A stone statue without power.
A race driver.
Activate it.
I think we just unlocked the Stig.
This stone statue is a racer.
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have to make split-second decisions.
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving too.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
Lily. Sail. Yeah. I gotta explore all the things, right?
But look, that says trap. Driving skill alone might not be enough.
So, driving plus archaeologist, right?
Maybe we can combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Anyway, let's head back to the central room.
Super reaction by the person trapped by blank. Seventh sense. They who traverse blank experience it. Okay, so we've got a car over there.
This door is open.
I wonder if we can go to the central room.
Let's go find out.
We're here.
Looks like we can open it from this side now.
That's good.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
A car from earlier. And what to do about the trap?
What do you think fits best?
Alright, so racer
Please select right brain function.
and archaeologist.
Left, racer. Right, archaeologist selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful.
2/3 of the best and the worst. Oh, well, it can't all be winners, right? That's unfortunate.
Combined, a racer's driving skill and an archaeologist's knack for dodging traps. To gain movie protagonist superhuman driving skills.
Guess it's time for love, Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones, calling Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, come in
That should help
now.
us dodge any traps.
That's so antiquated. Nowadays, sports cars go up against nuclear submarines.
I've never watched Fast and the Furious.
Oh well, this is Shikara's preference. Now let's go back to the room with the car.
Think we can get there from the passage we came from?
Yeah, that should lead you there directly.
Okay, up here
We
now.
can go through here. Let's go.
And car.
Alright, get in.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
What?
That's the trap? I could have done this on my own.
Toma, behind you!
Huh?
Do 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 Go faster!
Step on it! On what? The gas! The gas!
Gas, gas.
The gas! Okay!
Need more Euro beats. Now we're in the pyramid.
The experiment worked! Oh,
Exactly, Sid. Like a glove.
Chikara Horatori has done it again! Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy! The corpus callosum is here represented by a treacherous ancient rune. A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete. But this should be theoretically impossible. No, there is no impossible in this world. Oh, this is not good. Not good indeed.
Laura! Ew!
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward cutscene?
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
So it's interesting here. It seems like the roles sort of reverse a little bit, and Ryuki is teasing Tama more versus in the actual world. So it's interesting. It's not as sort of like over the top as Iva basically sharing a single brain cell with her host. But I am amused to see Tama uncomfortable with what's going on. Hello. What food do you make your visiting friends? Grilled eel. I can pretend I'm Richie. Evolved to Date. Ooh, 1,000 eyeballs. Grilled. Hey, Serafina, how are you? Became an adulty. Yay. We'll let Date ask us one question-y, and then we'll change you back to a childy. I'm doing great. I'm excited to be playing AI the Somnium Files because I love this game. Well, I love the first game, and the second game is hitting all the high notes. So it's like playing the first game again, except not, because it's a sequel, sort of. All right. So we've done that.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
Oh, right. Gotta actually press that.
Let's
Never
turn it
mind.
on.
Got it.
Gambler's Stone statue, huh? Sequel entirely different but the same somehow. Alright, activate their stone
This
statue.
stone statue is a gambler.
I guess that means they have guts.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now, let's head back to the central room.
Don't look for it blank, you can get a blank. Blank can be blank by any person. Inspect it while we're here. I should have inspected the other stuff
Person
though.
gifted with extreme luck that allows them to win life-changing sums of money. They believe that they will win against all odds and control their own destiny.
Ah, so this is the successful kind of gambler.
Yeah, doesn't sound like the broke type.
But don't the broke ones always say they have money in the bank?
Yeah, they say that.
Why are they broke then?
Okay.
We can go through here. Let's go.
Well, I want to change the camera speed for third person. Let's go up a little bit. I just gotta lend me a little bit more money, and I'll be sure to win it all back. Don't you worry. Okay.
Go.
Uh-oh.
It's me, Chikara.
What the hell?
This is no good. No good. No good at all. Yes.
Happy Chikara!
Let's test this.
What are you doing, buddy?
Chikara's right brain reselection.
Dyed his hair? Yeah, Chikara's got some mad beats. Oh,
What's happening?
he gone.
The room flew away.
The experiment worked. Chikara. Chikara Horatori has done it again. Genetic ecstasy. This right brain reselection is a function that blows away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see.
Ah, your cursed past.
My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
What are we gonna do?
Alright, so now we're half a yin-yang over here. And the typo ruins the joke. Oh dear, what was the typo? Epigenetic ecstasy. Did I miss it? I now spotted a few typos in this game. I think I missed this one. The operating and jockey table. Ah. Gotcha.
When we drove through the passageway, Chikara said, theoretically impossible and not good. So maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain functions, we might be able to find a way.
If we can prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing, we might be able to make it to the room.
He said something about a memory he doesn't want to be seen.
What's over here?
Current ability is left, racer, right, archaeologist.
That's all that tells us. Can we get down there? No.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
That's not good.
Yeah, but how will we stop Chikara?
There was something hidden in the room we were in earlier. If only we could pull it back somehow.
We need a big idea here.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Big idea.
Please select right brain function.
NA and Gambler. Let's just get through this with an entirely on guts, shall we?
Left. NA.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Vlad. Let's sit up straight.
Right. Gambler selected. Starting experiment.
Oh, right.
Error.
Oh, he broke it.
It's an error.
I guess an A isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
What were we supposed to choose?
Well, we want to get back that room that flew away, so...
Something that's good at casting and pulling.
Mm-hmm. Fisherman.
Yeah, that sounds right. Thinking outside the box a little, what skill is good at getting something far away and reeling it in?
Alright.
Get that room back. Pull it. Aim for it. Pull it back.
Aim and pull. Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, okay. We can aim for and pull the room that flew away.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Alright, so this time,
Please
fisherman.
select right brain function.
I wonder what the hint means. Yeah. Let's try gambler. We haven't done anything with gambler yet, so...
Left, fisherman. Right, gambler selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice. To obtain superhuman luck.
Luck. Is this gonna do anything?
Well, try it. Let's fish back the room that flew away. How's it going?
Got a bite?
I think I got something.
That must be it. Reel it in.
Oh.
The experiment worked! Chikara Horadori has done it again! Epigenetic ecstasy! Good! The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled. This memory's no good either. I thought I deleted it. No. If you succeed with the Eternal Youth experiment, my memory will be discovered.
Okay.
Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
Don't look behind the curtain!
Chikara's memory was replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered.
So if we complete the research on that device...
We might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
That stone statue is a little different.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Yeah, well, let's, I think we might run out of time, actually.
That stone statue has...
Chikara's face hastily slapped on.
Chikara said that using Purge, he can create an ageless and undying body.
Is this the one where where people thought that he was actually a California girl or something? But yeah, they were mad at him for airing the Somnium files already, for Mizuki, like, talking about LGBT rights and all that. And Uchikoshi's he just doubles down on it. I don't know, people are really dumb online. Like, have you seen people online? They are super dumb.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
He does respond incredibly well to people with hate. Like, just incredibly well, and he's doing that in English too.
Oh no.
What's the problem?
You gotta activate it.
Seeing this face? Are you sure about turning it on?
You've invested too much already. There's no other way.
Fine, okay.
So half-hearted, Tana. Okay. Unlocked that. Uncover Chikara's secret.
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
Don't just say it. Earth goes around the sun. If I said that, would it get the same amount of likes? Shouldn't be a miracle that games have non-binary or LGBT characters. Here is almost complete. The creator of a man who blank is blank. Okay, we're almost out of time.
It would be nice to create eternal youth and life.
And something that will let us get rid of instant death power stance man over there.
Yeah, I think this is where we use NA and Chikara, I guess.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
NA.
Please select right brain function.
And... oh shit, we got Debugger, Shaman, and Chikara now? Alright.
Left, NA. Right, Chikara selected. Starting experiment. Error.
Ah, damn it.
It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
Okay.
The person who's most obsessed with eternal youth and life is...
Another
Chikara.
function that'll allow us to deal with instant death power stance man.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Okay, so out of those, yeah, I don't think it'll be Fisherman. Probably not Racist, so maybe it is, like, just beat him up with Chikara.
Please select right brain function.
I don't know why Debugger and Shaman are here, though.
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, Chikara selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined, a Maasai warrior's battle skill and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge to create an undying and unaging warrior.
Funny that the machine is on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up instant death power stance man.
All right, let's go.
You have a minute left.
Go, Tama.
Let's go!
Fighting game mode.
Now! We did it!
Oh, god damn
The
it.
experiment worked. Oh, happy, happy, happy.
Doesn't sound so happy here. Oh, no cap. Nice.
Why should humans die? What a waste it is to perish. Research results are splendid, but now is not the time. Not now. Not now.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
Oh, should probably Debugger and Shaman up for that extra room, right?
This stone statue is Chikara's memory that he doesn't want to be seen.
I would want to live forever personally, with the ability to end my life if I so choose.
Turn it on.
Yes, a bonus. Yeah. We can go back for the eyes when we got plenty of time.
A 9 stone statue.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
I'd give myself the suicide option. That's what I want.
Maybe he has 9 mistresses.
Maybe he wrote the game 999.
Or maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
This stone statue. Maybe we use a brain function again.
Should we go back to the central device?
Let's do it.
Crap.
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds left.
We're totally out of time. We're not gonna have enough time to do this. Let's investigate it then.
9 right. There's nothing else.
9? Right?
9 in Roman numerals, yes, but what does right refer to?
If there's a right, do you think there's a left?
Is this really a 9?
Maybe 9th in the batting order, or the right fielder.
Yeah, I have to do a retry here.
The 9th tarot card is the Hermit. They hold a lamp in their right hand.
I don't think we're on the right track.
Yeah. We can go through here. Let's go.
Okay, so we are definitely out of time. There's an eyeball.
That's...
Okay, so they're gonna start complaining in about 10 minutes. Yep. So yeah, let's do a retry here. How far back do we go? We've definitely done some mistakes. Well, let me just back to the stone, back to the gambler. We did a couple of mistakes with that. And we did a mistake at the first one too, which was annoying. Oh, hello. How long should whiskey be aged? 30 years. Aged for a long while. It's expensive, but it's mild and has a deep flavor. Alright, let's reset you, by the way. Yep, another timeline for you. What weather do you like? Rainy day! Melancholy. So yeah, let's restart. Let's restart from mental lock 2, I guess. If we screw up even more, we can
This stone statue is a gamble.
restart the whole thing.
So now
Look for it, do it. You can get a jackpot. Luck can be harnessed by any person. So we've got that one. Back
we can go
here.
through.
Ignore that. And over here.
We need a
Begin.
It's fisherman
Please select
and gambler.
left.
Alright. retrieved. And yep. So over here, we want Maasai Warrior. Oh shit. I've got to go touch that.
That stone statue.
Yep, okay. Red Man who transcends his death. Over here.
The person who's...
yeah, Maasai Warrior and Chikara.
Maasai Warrior.
Over here. Punch you out. And yeah, we got this over here. Doesn't want to be seen. Turn it on. What was 9 stone statue, 9 mistresses, sued.
Stone statue.
Should we go back?
Let's do it.
Okay. Head on
We can go
back.
through here. Did you decide what 2 brain functions you will combine?
Yeah. This should do it.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Okay.
Please select right brain function.
NA 9. Nice.
Left. NA. Right. 9 selected. Starting experiment.
This again? What? Why?
Experiment successful.
Nice at loss.
Nice at loss.
NA and 9.
Nice.
Ryuki, this is...
She's
I
right.
know. That's 490.
All right. As long as it's not a spoiler. No, of course. Like this is something that I've been saying from the start. Like everything about this is going to make sense in the end. You know, I don't think I needed to reset there. Actually, I suppose I would have to, in order to get the bonus. So I made the right choice. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the 1 second required. Nice Japan branch. All right.
Welcome.
Hello.
I'm the president of the Japanese Knives at Laws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
Nice is meta. Don't listen to this. Nice was when Iris was like explaining her batshit theory for what was going on, and turned out to be completely batshit. That's what nice was. Okay? And yeah, apparently they're, apparently she's right. Okay, there we go.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
This is the president's office of the top floor of the building containing the Japanese branch of nirvanA laws, commonly known as NICE. When I synced with Chikara earlier, Tama and I saw something in his Somnium. Someone who looked like they were in NICE was making the BATS 490 video. And that's why we ended up here. I came to the president's office to talk to the top level of NICE. Alright. So yeah, this is the standard rich person place. Strange statue.
Why would they make something like this indoors?
To show off.
Who knows?
Here's a waterfall, and here's a pond. What should I call this? A pond, maybe? Sure, not a river. Go with pond for now. It's a pond. Symbol.
That's the nonupole X, the symbol of nines.
Nonupole means consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple? Nonupole is the 9th.
So nonupole X means 9 X's?
Seems so.
Did you know that nirvanA is derived from 9-exed lozenge? Lozenge referring to a diamond shape. In other words, nirvanA means the 9 X's of the diamond.
We just stumbled upon crazy conspiracy. Yeah, it's the NICE symbol. Apparently it's called nonupole X. There are lights hanging from the ceiling. Houseplant. Glass doll. Glass doll here. Fancy chair. Office desk. Window. Big window over here. Mamoru the guard, huh? It's Tokiko's secretary, Mamoru. Say something funny.
Something funny. There, I said it.
Fair enough. Let's continue down this path.
Your badge.
That's something phony.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all.
So, you're Tokiko's secretary, are you?
Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard.
Alright, thanks for being honest.
I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician until the end of last year. He was a piece of human garbage.
Yeah, I thought you looked familiar.
Slugged him in the face and resigned. Then ended up here thanks to an acquaintance introducing me.
That nice.
I was only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really.
We can wink sync with them. Tokiko Shigure, the president of the NICE Japan branch. How did you end up here?
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, NICE is a secret organization hidden from the public.
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Chat, who do you think we should wink sync here? Should we wink sync Mamoru or Tokiko? Tell us about NICE, by the way.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of NICE, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. NICE is a perfectly legitimate ideological society.
And what's your ideology?
Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world. This is one such branch.
Ideological society.
This is a common misconception, but NICE is not a religious organization.
Could have fooled me.
We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation theory. Have you heard of it?
Oh, that the whole world is a simulation.
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's right.
That's the theory.
You're saying everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program.
Yeah, C#.
And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams.
What if you are unable to move past your own programming?
To find these seams, or to create them, is our objective.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated.
Oh, well, usually when I sort of like ask questions and stuff, I'm not necessarily asking for an answer. I'm usually just sort of like talking to myself because otherwise the stream would be pretty quiet. Generally, if I'm asking chat a question, I'll be more direct with them. Wouldn't be surprised they are right. There are some weird fucking things in the real world. That is true. He's got a medical condition. Don't be mean to Cubehead. He's a funny comedian trying to make his way through life.
That is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
Mizuki is perfectly like normal strength for a child her age. How will you tear the seams of the world?
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
I said this before and I'll say it again. I genuinely liked his vice principal joke.
I don't understand.
You will someday.
At the end of the game.
It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
What is that?
Zoltan.
It's a hand sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
Now that's 490.
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed, I had my subordinates create that video. BATS 490 was an ARG, just a game. But there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within.
Was it to invite people to join your secret society?
We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to knives. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say on that alone.
About Chikara.
Do you mean the man from Horatori Institute of Genetics?
Is he a nice member?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Chikara is under arrest?
He's just being detained. He can go at any time.
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see.
Yeah, what's your relationship with him?
Chikara is a former member of NICE.
A former, huh?
Though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Uh-huh. And that's why it mentions percent in his profile. I was wondering about that.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from NICE. You could say they are a sect.
So many cults!
The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society. Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE.
We are not a cult, we're a legally recognized religion. Now go buy our Scientology books. What were you doing around 6 AM on the 9th?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th. I had a seminar to attend on the 9th and 10th. I returned to Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
But if it were teleportation...
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
It is a pretty cool room. Decadent as hell, but also stylish.
By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
The flowing water's relaxing. Like, it's got a good sort of like white noise to it. Then go pee, Sid.
What is it?
Are you perhaps
A virgin?
a Freya?
Frey. Alright, that's related to the third cult? Is this a third cult?
Freyr?
Frey. Frey. Thought I heard that somewhere before.
I am asking the person within you.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freya?
Are you asking me? No. I am not a Freya. Oh, hello. No, she's talking about us. Like, oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. I accidentally moved the control stick and answered the question. Say yes. Is this for like an amusing sort of thing? Oh, egoism gained. Sometimes it is fun to troll in this game and answer incorrectly. Yeah, I'll definitely save the game in case she kills us or something. Yes, I am. Let's go with it. I am a Freya.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
This world is indeed fictional.
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
Then please tell me the nil number. If you truly are a Freyer, you should know it.
Oh. Oh, it's doing some zero escape shenanigans on us. 999. Oh. Okay, I'm not. Okay. I do want to avoid spoilers, alright, baby?
So, you don't know. In other words, you lied.
No good. She saw right through it. I thought that I could get her to keep talking if I faked my way through it.
Yeah, but I don't, okay? I want to avoid anything.
Way to go.
What is a nil number? What is a Freyer? Frey. Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Frey to free. Frey can mean fight, but it can also mean to wear out or tear.
Remember what Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and emancipate its people.
Miss Shigure, are you sure Nyes didn't make the QR video?
We did not.
But we did kind of possess him there for a second.
But the word Frey was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of Nyes are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video. The word Frey being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
Unlikely.
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can. After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches seams. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams. The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomenon.
What?
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
Alright, so now we're getting into Uchikoshi territory. I don't actually know what the Philadelphia experiment is in this instance, however.
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28, 1943. A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge, a destroyer-class warship. Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from showing up on radar. But as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The Eldridge was enshrouded in a greenish mist, then vanished. Afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk, nearly 200 miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia. Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position again.
Have you heard about Ice 9?
So you're saying it teleported?
Well, it's nothing but an urban legend. Just an occult story with low credibility.
I relayed Tama's story directly to Tokiko.
Yes, exactly. However, the story doesn't end there. When the USS Eldridge returned to Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board, but Some of them had melted like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and blackened.
Everything is Steins Gate's choice.
Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the ship. Does that sound familiar?
You mean Jin? Are you saying his right half teleported here?
It isn't impossible. If a seam was torn, that is.
Impossible.
Oh shit. I didn't get the chance to glimpse them. Let me...
You like this park, don't you, Ryuki?
I want to reload.
I feel calm when I'm around nature. It's like I can feel the buzz inside me quieting down.
I'm gonna reload in a second so that I can glimpse one of them.
Tama, what do you think about what Tokiko said earlier? Is something like teleportation really possible?
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just an urban legend.
How else can you explain what happened with Jin? We can't deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Jeez. Then why don't we find out for ourselves?
What do you mean? You want to go to the studio right now?
No need. Just close your eyes.
My eyes?
Just do it!
Okay.
She'll beat ya.
What the? Did we teleport here?
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Devita, aren't we?
It just seems that way. We're not actually there.
Last night, I scanned every nook and cranny of the scene.
Ah, this old trick.
What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
Wow. It's like I'm actually there. The corpse looks so real.
Want me to put a mosaic over it?
Uncensored is fine.
Now, less digressing and more investigating. Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Alright, let's start looking around.
Virtual reality activation! Okay. The VR allows you to walk around the scene and gather information. Alright. Special vision modes can be applied to everything. By changing the special mode, what you can inspect will change. Utilize it to find hidden information. Ah, cool. That's nice. We gotta reload the game though. Because I missed out on the dream sequence. The glimpse.
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
The bat's 490 code. I solved it.
No, I am not a
I
Freya.
see. Then I must have been mistaken.
What is a Freyer? Frey. Right.
It was written.
Frey can mean fight. But it can...
Remember, they're all.
After a false word, and the appearance.
What?
Are you?
It's a putz, but at the
Mine-
outside.
oh,
Yes. When
I'm not going to be able to ask the question here, am I?
It is if a scene.
Impossible.
I have to reload all the way back? Crap. Balls! Let's go directly to the flowchart then.
I feel calm. It's like I can
Let me...
feel the buzz. How else can we can't... You,
What? Let me go to the damn menu. Let me go to the menu. Hurry up.
What?
Alright, note to self for the future. Examine those dream glimpses earlier. Once you clear a Somnium, yep, unlimited sync, no time limit. Art investigation. Start here. And back in the office. Alright, don't worry, we'll go fast through all this. You know what, we'll wing sync them both.
It was a heat of the moment thing, but I ended up quitting my job. I don't regret punching that scumbag, but... what am I going to do now? I've got 10 children to think about.
Wow.
What? A job? With the conditions I requested? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do anything, as long as it's not illegal.
So we can't do you now, but... Don't you just want someone to talk to? Or we'll have a chat.
Worried about school?
I'm a baby.
Huh? You don't really have worries, do you?
That's right.
Oh, really? You have no worries. Why did you come here?
I'm bored.
I can understand so much that it's problematic. I'm bored too. Wanna play tic-tac-toe?
Sounds good.
It's 4 square tic-tac-toe. I go first.
Oh. 4 square tic-tac-toe, that's not good.
Your turn. My turn.
Yeah.
Yes, I won!
You cheated.
Life isn't all about money. I know that for sure.
Yeah, but don't tell that to anyone else.
Alright. So we'll head back to the flow chart. Head back here. And thankfully we'll be able to skip back to the investigation. Alright, wink sync. What's on her mind? Also, I think they can see you doing that.
What is going on here?
Maybe she's not thinking about anything at all.
Her mind is completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
Interesting. Yeah. The idea that money doesn't buy you happiness is bullshit in my mind. Money could buy a lot of happiness for a lot of people. Think about it. A lot of the people who say money can't buy you happiness, they're already a bunch of rich fucks, right? They're just saying that so that they can keep the poor in their place, like, and make them not want their money. Like, yes, they're past a certain point, more money is pointless, but yep, as you say, Infinity Gamer, having safety and security and some entertainment, all of which money can provide, does allow someone to be happy. So yeah. Money can totally bring happiness. Alright. Flowchart. Let's head back to VR mode.
we're in...
Now, you're...
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Yep. And X-ray mode. Yep, hidden information. Now, let's check the files, because we found some new people. Got Tokiko over here. Tokiko Shigure, female, age 53. 15th of February, president of nirvanA's Japan branch. Likes the flow of water, the flow of time, X, diamond shapes, and bugs. That is glitches. Has no dislikes. Her hobbies are simulation theory research. Her skills are prophecy. President of NICE Japan, a believer in simulation theory, she sincerely believes that the world she lives in is fake and was created by someone. She has no interest in living a long life in this world. I suppose that's where the cult of percent comes in. They are totally fine with the virtual world, they just want to live forever in it, maybe? And got Mamoru over here, age unknown, 25th of May. Tokiko's secretary and bodyguard, likes Tokiko. Dislikes men, manliness, and testosterone. Hobbies, making scrapbooks from tabloid magazines. Skills, self-defense and martial arts. Previously worked under So Sejima, but is now the secretary and bodyguard of Tokiko Shigure, the president of NICE Japan. Not the best personality, but is loyal to his employer. And nothing in the book about NICE, I see. Alright. There's a tutorial for the VR world, I'm guessing. Yeah, expanded vision. Truth reenactment, huh? Answer the questions correctly. Interesting. Alright, let's have a proper look now, shall we? So we've got normal and X-ray mode.
I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
Let's stick with normal mode first, have a look around, and then we'll go into X-ray mode. Electric kettle over here.
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
Insulated electric kettle. Camera. That body was shown to the entire world through this camera. A camera. A camera. I got that over there. A monitor. That's a big monitor over here.
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen.
Okay. Makes sense. Monitor for checking yourself. Host platform. Podium used by the quiz show host. Yeah, it was a camera. Over here. A camera. Quiz show set. That is full of dazzling
These aren't good
lights.
for much other than for show.
Dazzling set. Giant monitor. The Amabi TV logo on a huge monitor.
The questions for the quiz also show up here too. Huh.
A big monitor. Oh, hello. Do you like insects? Yeah, I like them. I'll enjoy drinking with Yui. It evolved into Mizuki again, huh? We still have thing we need to get with Mizuki, right? Rationally beats up villains and middle-aged men by swinging her metal pipe. Likes Ada Rabbit. Adult with a heart full of bravery, love, and justice. Always thinking dirty thoughts and is dangerously close to a lawsuit. Loves porn mags. I'll double check. I'll double check for you, alright? Give me a second. Alright. No, it's a camera still. It's still a camera. Now, what do I need to get? What do I need to get you to evolve into a different form, Mizuki? Eyebally strategy info. Naughty and madness. Gotcha. I read something different. Ah, fair enough. Contestant seat. Seat for the quiz show contestants. And this one was mine for the Popo. Alright, let's one of the check himself. Signboard.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
What do we do at times like these?
Right, the X-ray.
And the sideboard that is stabbed into the corpse can be verified with X-ray mode. Okay. Corpse.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th.
It gives you eyeballies. Eyeballs, which can be used to unlock stuff in the bonus thing. And I think the questions are kind of cute, so... yeah.
Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Corpse discovery situation. Rigor mortis already fading, and the body had somewhat softened by the time it was found. Good to know. Actually, what is in the bonus?
Worried about relationships?
Yeah.
Yes. Something happened with your partner?
I don't have a lover.
I thought so. You like someone?
None at all.
Can't express yourself well?
I can't join conversations.
I know you're working hard. 99% of talk is pointless. You don't have to try to talk. Just stand there and smile.
Sounds like a good plan.
That's tough. Just don't put yourself in that situation. If you don't want to be with other people, say things like, I want to eat poo.
I mean, that would get people away from you pretty fast.
You'll never get invited again.
Feeling good, Tama?
I always feel good. Want me to make you feel good too?
Okay, so you... Oh, exit game and opens bonus menu. Now let's not exit the game. Rigor mortis softening. Sid, you know that I don't. Yeah. Yep, soften after rigor mortis. Usage example. I was watching porn yesterday when my mum walked in. I went from rigor mortis to soft in an instant. That's one way to put it. Okay.
What's this? Getting a better look at it, it looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube.
Ooh.
Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes.
Was he tied up with nanotubes?
The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers.
Or were the nanotubes used to bisect him?
A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable.
Mm-hmm.
They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Lowered down, huh? Maybe?
That way.
Switch.
Over by that red lamp.
Alright. Yep, CNT or carbon nanotube tied to the corpse's waist, passed through the ceiling beams and stretched towards the red lamp. The lamp. See that now?
What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
Yep. Yep, CNT extending from the corpse was threaded through the ceiling beam and tied to the light switch. Yep. And then over to the light switch. Yep, alright. Interesting. Now let's use X-ray mode and see what's going on here. Signboard.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
Looks like he's got some cans in him as well.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's you-know-what.
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily.
That's what she said.
Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
Alright. Signboard was stuck in the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. Alright. Yep, okay.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
Allah Allah, unholy bun. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well.
Three things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily.
Okay, so he's got like a bomb inside of him, or at least a... yeah.
The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body.
Alright.
And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction.
Yeah, any sort of powder is gonna be highly reactive.
When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Okay, inside the corpse is fuel that goes off with even the slightest impact, a fuse, and a substance that causes a thermite reaction.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
The truth reenactment allows you to find the truth with the information that you have gathered. Answer time has questions with the best answer. Only by correctly answering her questions will the truth be reenacted.
Let's get on that now.
Alright.
First thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So just flick the light switch, it seems.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
How did the lights get turned off? Just buy the light switch with the carbon nanotubes.
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
Not quite.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
Alright, we're gonna do the Ace Attorney thing and investigate everything in that case. Kettle!
An electric kettle?
Maybe if someone turned on this kettle while the studio was using its maximum amperage.
But the breaker didn't trip. There must be some other way.
Buzzers!
The answer button by this contestant's seat is actually...
It's not a light switch.
Alright. Corpse. Yeah. CNT
There were
extending.
bundled CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
I would say the rigor mortis softened, but I'm going to answer the other questions first. The culprit dropped it.
The culprit must have been hiding up in the ceiling. And when the time was right, they dropped the corpse.
A simple answer, but no. I've already confirmed that no one was up there. Can you think of some other way?
The beams were damaged.
Maybe the ceiling beams were deteriorating, and the body fell when a beam broke.
But none of the beams were broken. It must have been something else. Let's figure this out.
The CNT attached to the switch was pulled.
The CNT extended from the corpse to the light switch, so... the corpse would fall if you tugged on the CNT.
But that would mean someone was near the light switch. There wasn't anyone around it at the time. Let's try again.
Rigor mortis softened, as I said. Yep, it's already
The culprit
fading.
used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down. Now for the final question. Why did the body explode and burn?
What is it?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode.
Spontaneous combustion. That's what it was. Why do corpses burn? Quiz show step.
There were a bunch of mannequins behind the set. So what do those mannequins have to do with the corpse exploding?
Maybe the mannequin made it explode with psionic waves.
Oh, achievement for giving the correct answers.
What are you even saying?
Suppose I can go back and do that in my own time. Signboard.
The signboard is stuck deep in the corpse. So, how did the body burn?
Maybe the signboard was a bomb.
What?
Alright. Anything else? Corpse.
It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction.
Oh, was the kettle an option there? Oh, damn it.
The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
Oh, let's have a drink. And let's stretch a little bit. Alright. Go. You lot should stretch and have a drink yourselves. There we go. Yeah, what tea have you got?
All right, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
Ooh. A T2T is pretty good. Killer would want the body to fall down while they're in the set to get the alibi, right? To someone with medical knowledge for rigor mortis? Possibly, certainly.
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting, so keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But...
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
Macadamy? Like the nuts?
Macadamia. I like Ryuki.
Enough! Let's get this started! Ready?
Action!
Action!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Oh, is it playing the Oda music?
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now.
Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well... it was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward, onto the light switch.
Are people more likely to say CNT rather than just nanotubes?
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon! It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it!
She didn't tell you to do it like that.
Passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives. And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion!
Good work! I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
Look, don't complain, just do it.
It all makes sense now. That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
Not going to comment on the fact that they've got access to carbon nanotubes.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
What martial arts are you good at? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So jealousy. I'm not good at ground holdies. Oh, that was brave. I was hoping that would be crazy. Bunnings. Easy. True. Fair. Alright. Karma's standing there, or so it seems. About the time rigor mortis would subside. That would be around 8 hours or something, wouldn't it? I seem to remember talking about rigor mortis during Great Ace Attorney or something, but...
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
Okay. About the reason the corpse's cross-section was facing downward.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Right.
Again with that joke?
She's right, though.
Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
In fact, it is more useless. It is less useless when it is not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
And why did the culprit blow up the corpse? Spectacle? Hide evidence?
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
Oh. CNT is highly flammable carbon material.
So, to wrap it all up,
It doesn't stand a chance against 3000 degree temperature, but it bonds with oxygen to create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flame. Alright.
the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Just nobody likes Musk.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean... the director, Jinpei Wagai?
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now.
Ooh, fun.
At the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Fun! I wonder if Gordon Ramsay's still there. Alright, let's head there, shall we? $11:30, huh? Wonder if it's closing time. Oh, no, it's still open. Broad and Gamzee.
There he is!
Ah, shit!
Uh-oh. Oh, shit!
Damn!
Porno Mag. We just opened fire. Oh, I pressed the wrong.
Ryuki! Ryuki!
Yeah, retry that. It's too busy being silly. Keep a control stick. Just gotta be calm. We can dodge bullets. No.
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane?
Seriously?
There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
You can't just my back your way out of this.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities.
I am the
The
authorities.
local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
No.
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right?
I don't care.
Can't go to jail.
Maybe you shouldn't have tried to shoot me.
That's why I accepted his offer in the first place.
Oh.
I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror.
Ah.
I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th. Alright, 5 million yen. That's like 50,000 US or so. I mean, it's a good money for just leaving your door open.
So me and the staff haven't met this terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Come to class 3A at Sekiba High. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
Who else do we know that goes to Sekiba High? Mm-hmm. That's right. That's, that princess lady. He totally did it. February 11th. He's got his game face on. Oh, shit.
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics. Chikara Horodori.
Alright, I'm going straight into more murders now. It's just like the new Cyclops serial killings.
No way. It can't be.
Is he just glued there, or is he in the wall? Oh, Sid and I on the same page here. Nothing to be done. Can't be helped. Oh hey, we're going to the shrine. Find faith in religion. Yeah, only chapter 2.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature, just like Yoyagi Park.
Mm-hmm.
It's just calming here.
I mean, it already got at least 2 cults running around.
I see.
At least 2.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
Date is a name. Because, like, in Japanese, it's a syllabary. So you don't pronounce his name as date, like you would in English. It would be da and te. Because that's it's Japanese.
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Similar to Tama. Although, I suppose that would be hard in English anyway. Tama?
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'll be fine. I won't become an alcoholic in the future.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Alright, going straight into another investigation, huh?
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course.
Yuki is my scrunkly of this microwave manipulable washing machine. Don't be mean to poor old Ryuki.
Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Oh, not that sort of investigation. Alright. So, blackboard. Nothing sus. Table. Nothing that might lead to a clue. Chair!
Ryuki, can you not rub your face on it?
I'm not!
I'm not!
Student's chair, nothing really of note. It's a window. Teacher's desk. There's nothing sus about it. I've been called on lines for a while. I know how Uchikoshi does things these days. It's the door to the classroom. Tama made this joke previously, Unholy Bun, but this is a girls' school. Oh, one of the books in the back. Locker. Nothing sus. Okay, I got the locker. Thank you. And Tama just makes like everything an innuendo. Monitor used for class. Yep, on the blackboard. Yep, teacher's desk. Let's go with the corpse.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th. Right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Yep, Chikara's right side. The cut part is right up against the blackboard. Let's X-ray.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you.
Is it an innuendo?
Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that
It has no guts!
I like that one.
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
Yeah! Put Tama in CSI. The reason the corpse is
looks like there aren't any other clues here.
on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. Ugh. It's similar to how suction cups work. Ugh. Oh god. Oh god, that's that's something. Super suck.
Well, satisfied?
Yeah, I'll just show off the shrine to people who haven't seen it. It's really pretty. There we go. All right. What are the security cameras? Does the school have them?
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
We definitely had a few music skits here.
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
Honestly, fair. I don't like the idea of schools being like covered in like security cameras. About the Nile message Tara sent Shinpei. Where was the money?
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Shinpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Shinpei.
So I'm guessing Terror is the culprit, yeah.
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this Terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
No, I don't think it's her.
Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death.
I don't think that rules her out. I think she's smart enough to be able to plan an alibi for herself. But it's totally Princess Lady.
And she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon. As if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
Zoltan.
A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible. In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Alright. Back to NICE Japan branch. It is a nice place.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
Zoltan. Big window. It's a pond. How high up are we? Waterfall. Strange statue.
The symbol of NICE, the non-Yapal X. There are 4 unseen X's hidden within. They represent the truth of the world you live in. That is yet another meaning inside the non-Yapal X.
Are there only 4 X's in there? Oh. What one's your topping do you like? Pepperoncino! First time I heard it? Let's try it sometimey. All unseen X's. Like there's one X in the middle. I suppose... like you could consider like the parts on the edges there X's, perhaps? That's more than that. Negative space. Negative space X's. Sort of look at it weird, then. Bad with negative space. Those frickin' that frickin' vase with the faces, right? Hanging from it. Between the X's, if you extend the thin distance, you get X's. Thin distance. Ah, yes, I understand completely. I do not understand. Oh, houseplant. Care. Yes. Why the sunglasses, buddy?
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
About this room.
As you know, this is the president's office at the NICE Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away.
Yeah, I imagine that I would get a better look.
That was my thinking when I designed this room.
It'll spell things out for us.
You designed it?
Yes. The flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
Zoltan. Anything suspicious about your boss?
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something.
He's got a point.
As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties.
He's chilled out a bit since finding a new boss as well.
I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
Alright. Jin's right half didn't teleport.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa. I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of Nyes have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if Nyes is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon, what was written on the signboard, it all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video.
I'm the one talking here.
What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place?
It's another recruitment video, obviously.
Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it?
Are you saying there isn't? Do you know a Chinpei, by the way?
No, I don't.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
About Chikara's murder.
I know of the incident, of course. However...
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of Nyes. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
It's from a rival's cult.
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and Nyes are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps Nyes and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that Nyes and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
What do Nyes and the Order of Percent believe in? A simulation theory. We know this.
We are living in a simulation. A false world.
Ah, I see the percents. I see the X's now. Those lines.
And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Nyes believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent. We are living in a simulation. A false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
Are you talking about Saints Row?
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone.
GTA? I don't know about that game. She's surely talking about Saints Row. That's the only open world crime game I can think of, at least.
Then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
I can see that.
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, shame about that.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
Zoltan.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not a cult. It falls within the realm of science.
Pseudoscience.
In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi.
Yeah, there's like the whole idea, like, are you actually just a brain in a jar, imagining the world around you, for example? Am I a butterfly that dreams that it is human?
This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion.
I think, therefore I am.
There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
I know, like, Uchikoshi really loves, like, batshit, like, conspiracy theory stuff. It's great.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity. The measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
The Swedish philosopher's claim.
I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans.
Aliens!
Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world?
It could.
And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with three possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains, that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times.
Ah, so you're just going by probability. I see. What she is getting at here, I'm guessing, is that on the balance of probability, there is likely to be a people out there who are more advanced than us. A reasonable claim to make. And if so, In theory, they could have created a computer program able to create an incredibly realistic simulation. And like, if you think about it, like, computer programs can be replicated many, many times. Like, think of how many people have like just one game, for example. It is more likely to be in a simulated world than it is to be in an actual world, because it is easier to create a simulated universe than it is to create a real universe. That's what I'm guessing she's getting at here.
In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Well, additionally, the simulation in the real world may be a simulation itself, kind of like a Matryoshka doll. Just so you know, I'm not saying I believe the simulation theory. The simulation theory isn't too credible because of this Matryoshka aspect. The holographic principle?
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity.
Oh, look at Budget Mario over there.
However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world. Only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
Superb, Marco.
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
That's a nice watch.
I see. Then let us leave it at that.
Oh, what?
In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true.
I did not consent. Those are some crazy eyes there. Sorry. I gotta go over all the crazy stuff.
Not but the
No. We are.
There we go. Yep.
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon. Only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory.
All right.
It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed.
All right, yeah.
For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
So this hyper-advanced civilization doesn't have infinite processing speed, huh? Let me explain the double slit experiment. We shoot a ray of light towards a board with two slits with a screen behind it. This causes the rays to be distorted to look like straps. This is because the light has the property of a wave. Then what would happen if we shot light molecules one at a time? The light molecules will show up as a dot on the screen. By continuously doing this, the stripes reappear. Why is this? The light molecules are only being shot one by one, so the board shouldn't have an effect. Next part of this experiment was done using a detection device to see which slit the molecule went through. This caused the stripes to disappear and only two lines appeared on the screen. Isn't that interesting? When it's not being observed, they appear as waves, but as soon as you try to observe it, they appear as lines. This is the gist of the detection problem in molecular theory. Alright. Holographic principle. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy.
I see. Then let us leave it at that.
There we go.
In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality. Because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide.
Raise a supercomputer, Zoltan!
Though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles. Like reincarnation, or even...
Alright, there's the crazy eyes.
bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Has this woman lost it?
Maybe she's the only one who is sane. Probably until the end of this scene. Zoltan.
Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with WingSync.
What skill can defeat an old man? I don't know the answer to that. Tomoe Nage. It's cool if we can pull it off-y. What have we got in our files? Encode. Decodify or turn to symbols. This means all information in existence is recorded on a flat surface. Your 2D waifu was closer than you thought. getting called out. Shattered to pieces. Absolute pervert wearing a black bra on his face. Alright. So last time we blink synced her, like she wasn't able to be read.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Blackmail.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get from Wing Sync.
I'm curious to see what happens if we just sort of let that time remaining tick down and see if that, like, affects anything.
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind.
Ooh.
Using a regular sync.
I'm gonna arrest her. Alright. Well, we are gonna be ending the stream before
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
like at the start of this. But we'll be next time we'll be going straight into a sync again, which will be cool.
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from Boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
We'll get a preview of what the start of this is, I guess.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea. Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal? Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yeah. Put me in the brain.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
I wonder if this is the Nye's president's room. It's really white, though.
Alright, we've got access to the menu now, so we'll take that opportunity to save the game and wrap things up for the night. Alright? So, I'd like to thank everybody for coming in for this. It was a lot of fun as per usual playing nirvanA Initiative. And we'll probably be picking this up on Wednesday, 9 p.m. As per usual. Yeah, because Saturday will be Super Robot Wars. Sunday will be Mass Effect. Monday I'm going to be busy. See you tomorrow from YAI. Yeah, Monday I'm going to be busy. Tuesday I'll probably want to rest. And yeah, Wednesday will be the best time for some more of this. Alright? So, look forward to it then, I guess. Now, I am going to organize a raid Wednesday! A day is Wednesday! I gotta do it on Wednesday, alright? So, who are we going to raid? Ooh, Old Man Craven is playing some Cult of the Lamb. So let's pop in and say hello to him, shall we? Because it looked a little bit like a combination of Binding of Isaac with some mild sort of like town creation emulant elements. So yeah, let's pop in there and say hello to him, shall we? All right. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you all next time. All right. See ya.